Hey guys, DigitalDaveHD here, and today I'm doing the second episode of Road to Inform. This is a series where we start with a gold non-rare team and we try and get it to a full Inform team. Also in this series I'm competing against two other YouTubers called Best and Wine Fan Gaming and Gaming.PhD. I'll put their link in the description down below, so go check them out. So let's have a look at the team we had from last series. So as you can see, we have got Lewandowski, Luis Gustavo, Boateng and Adler as our upgrades, with the rest being non-rare gold players. So let's get straight into the first game. So we go against Ye Olde with 78 attack, 79 midfield and 81 defense with 4.5 stars. He seemed like he had a pretty nice team, but let's have a look at it. So as you can see, he's got a 4-1-2-1-2 formation with Ronaldinho, International Man of the Match Julio Cesar, Royce, Neymar, Thiago Silva, etc. He had a really nice team, but we kick it off in the 5th minute where he had a great chance with Royce, and luckily for me, Adler did a nice save to a corner. Nothing really happened for 20 minutes until in the 28th minute when Lewandowski has a great chance running down the middle, getting through every defender and having a nice shot in the bottom left hand corner, which brings us to 1-0. Unfortunately, in the 45th minute, just past half time, he has a good chance but doesn't put it away because Adler is there once again. But in the 59th minute he gets another chance from a cross, and unfortunately the header does go in. Adler had no chance of that. In the 67th minute, I do an amazing over the top through ball to Draxler, who turns in and does a nice slot past the keeper, bringing it to 2-1, which would mean that we get our upgrade. We start it off again in the 73rd minute where he gets a nice chance with Royce, tries to sweaty it with a nice tackle, but unfortunately the ref gives it for some unknown reason, which really frustrated me. Plus I got a red card, which was even worse. So he's going to take the pen, and luckily for me, he scored, bring it to 2-2, which means nothing would happen, no upgrades or anything. Again, he gets a nice chance from a corner, but unfortunately Adler does save it, and Lewandowski does a nice ball to Son, who runs onto it. The opposition stupidly brings out the keeper, and Son does a nice chip into the goal. 2 minutes later, De Bruyne passes to Son, who makes the run, passes to Lewandowski, does a nice over the top through to De Bruyne, and then an absolutely incredible half volley into the top left hand corner. It was an absolutely incredible goal, bringing it to 4-2, which means we'd only get that one upgrade. He gets a great chance in the 89th minute, but luckily I do get the header and Adler has a nice save. He throws it out to De Bruyne, who passes it to Son, who gives it back to De Bruyne, again back to Son, and then back to De Bruyne once again with some absolutely amazing play, and De Bruyne wasn't going to miss that. He finished it, bringing it to 5-2, which means we'd get that double upgrade, and that was absolutely amazing play there from them too. I was really happy with that. In the 90th minute, as you can see, it ended there 5-2, which means we get our 2 upgrades, so let's see who we get. So as you can see, I decided to buy Inform Naldo just because I got a red card with Diagne, which really frustrated me and I couldn't be bothered exchanging him for another centre back. So instead, since we got the double upgrade, I went straight to the Inform, which meant the red card would go away and that we would have our first Inform finally. So the team is definitely starting to look good. We're definitely getting on to the full Inform team, so let's get into the second game. Also, if I won this game, I would also get the automatic upgrade because that would be my 4th win in a row. So I went against this guy with 77 rated attack and midfield with 73 defense. So the game seemed quite easy because his stats weren't the best, but after looking at his team in a 4-4-1-1 formation, it was pretty nice with the Arsenal Sanchez and Rooney up front with Tevez as centre forward. It was pretty interesting and hopefully I could get the win. So we start the game in the 3rd minute when Young has a nice run down the wing. Was he going to cross it in? Nope, he decided to turn in and then cross it to Rudy, who had a good header, and luckily for me it went off the crossbar on the line and then cleared out. We rejoin it in the 6th minute where I actually smack into my own net for some unknown reason, but I can only move on from this and hope I get a goal to equalise. So in the 26th minute, Son passes to Luis Gustavo, who crosses it into Lewandowski, who does get the header and scores us the goal, which makes it 1-1, so we're getting them goals to get the upgrade. But unfortunately, 2 minutes later, Rooney gets a good chance and Adler again does a really good save to save us. But unfortunately, I literally crossed it into Tevez for him, and again Adler was there just to make the save. He did get a corner in the 34th minute where he does get the header onto it because I bring out the keeper for some unknown reason, making it 2-1, but in the 44th minute he screws up, but unfortunately I have the shot for some unknown reason when I could have just crossed him, most likely scored. So after half time in the 47th minute, De Bruyne has a nice little bit of a skill run, pass it to Son, and I pass it to the keeper, but luckily for me he tackled my guy, so I got the pen. It wasn't really a tackle, more of a standing tackle, but bit of a there, but still I get the pen and I do score it, making it 2-2, which means we're getting closer and closer to a new upgrade and hopefully that automatic inform upgrade. But as always, in the 59th minute, knowing my luck, Rooney is there to make a good shot and then a double save, which is even better, from Adler, which keeps me away from losing the game. He has a corner and Adler does come out and makes that save. But as you can see, my luck is just there and he goes straight to his guy, but for some reason my defender was there and he completely saved it, saving my butt. So in the 62nd minute I get a great chance, but Son couldn't get the header on and that would make us into the lead. But unfortunately in the 67th minute I do an amazing over the top clearance, which means I will definitely clear it, but there we go, I give it away to Tevez, who does a nice ball to Young, and he was going to get the deflection and Rooney was going to do a bicycle kick to finish that off. I was trying to pause it because I was trying to get the recording done and everything, but it screwed up completely and I lost my sight of vision. Young gets another good chance, but Adler is there once again to save the day. We rejoin it in the 85th minute where Draxler does a nice run, does a through ball onto Son, who then takes it around the keeper, and for some reason I chipped it and he saved it into his own net. So that own goal at the start, that was kind of like a counteract thing which made us equal. In the 90th minute, Draxler does a nice through ball to Son, but unfortunately I don't finish it, and that should have been a pen, but unfortunately I didn't get it, so it was going to go into extra time. For some reason he didn't choose penalties as well, so it was either going to be a draw, win or loss. I had no chance of doing anything else. So hopefully someone does win and hopefully it is me. So in the 100th minute he does have a good shot and then we rejoin it 5 minutes later with Son having a nice finesse shot, but unfortunately his keeper does get the save. After that, in the 110th minute, Lewandowski passes it to Son, who has a great chance, but unfortunately again an amazing save from Machete to make it 3-3 still. He gets a great chance in the 120th minute pretty much, and that ended the game. So unfortunately that was the end of the game, nothing from nothing. We had to end it there with no upgrades, no downgrades, which is good. So our budget remains the same at 191,300 coins. So thanks for watching guys, please like, subscribe and comment for more Road to Inform, and put down in the comments below who I should upgrade next, and I'll see you next time.